So those that do the hard work don't go with the flow. People that actually does the hard work, they don't go with the flow. People that does the hard work are the flow. They dictate the flow. They dictate how it's gonna go. Hear that word dictate. Let that stick in. Let that stick in. They dictate how the flow is going to go. They dictate how life is going to go. They dictate how time is going to go. They dictate how things are going to go. They dictate how everything is going to go. Irrespective of society, irrespective of expectations, irrespective of whatever. They dictate how things are going to go. That's people that go with the flow. Because that's the real flow. The real flow is not like, hey, I'm flowing. No. Life is deeper than what you see. Do you think night is not? Night is present. There's nothing like day and night. All we have is night, and all we have is night and day. Yeah. But I'm telling you, do you think there is anything like night? Okay, yes, the time give you the illusion of day and night. But trust me, there's nothing like night. All you have is a full out day, a full out night. All you have is night. Because even during the day, it's night. The sun gives you the illusion of day, but the day is as dark as you know. The sun just make everything bright. So when the sun leaves, you see the day for what it is. So night is not like, and night is not like absence of the sun either, because the sun is present. When you on the gas, you see the presence of the sun. You on the lighter, you smash two rocks together and get fire in the bush with dry leaves, because you can't use wet leaves to make fire. You see the presence. The sun is present. The gas is present. You can feel the sun in the air. It's more thicker when it's day, but lighter when it's what? When it's not around. You know. So there's nothing like, day and night. There's only night. And there is day too, But what I'm trying to get at is, what I'm trying to get at is the flow that people are talking about. You know when it's day and nothing changes for you. Think about it. It's day, but nothing changes for you. Yeah, the sun is here. Ooh, Meh. I do whatever I gotta do through the day. I do what I gotta do when the sun is not around. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Because the night stays still. The night is. When the sun comes, it just makes you feel like the night has gone somewhere. It didn't go anywhere. The night stays. And when the sun goes, you see the night like, hey, you can't just see night. For instance, if NEPA bring light, everywhere dark now. Everywhere dark normally. Even if you close door, close everywhere go dark one kind. But if NEPA bring light, if the NEPA is like, the electricity companies, NEPA, that's what we call them in Nigeria. So if there's light, right, everywhere becomes light, everywhere becomes bright suddenly. But does that mean that darkness went away, or that little light that was there, or that little darkness without the light, or it went somewhere? No, it's there, right? So it's the one controlling things. It's the one controlling things, ushering things. So the day stays. The day is the day. The day is not even. The day is time itself. It's time in a whole. Time is black as it is. Light as it is, light as fuck, very, very light, that's what time is. And heavy, right? Heavy, every time, every time. So what I'm trying to get at is a lot of people, you know, they get things twisted, you know, they get things twisted. I was watching a video. The real inspiration for this video was I was watching a video, two videos on my YouTube page today, and one of the videos said we was cool like Switzerland, like people from Switzerland, like they said some people jump in after work, they jump inside the water, and the water, because of the downstream, because of the water current, literally takes them down to a particular place. It's like they use the water as the transportation, like using the water current. As you can't swim, you don't want to be swimming against the water current, like you have to be some strong ass motherfucker to do that. But so they use the water current to take them to somewhere, which is cool. Why some people, so which is cool. Well, I also watched another video why some people didn't use water currents or anything like that. They were still on the ocean, on the sea, but they waited. They were on ships, two big ass solid ships. So they wasn't using. They didn't jump into the water and let the water take them. They were on ships. They were like literally waiting on ships. Like, so they were waiting for on ships. Then the other ship came. So they literally wait for the other ship, and from the ship that they were waiting on, the solid ass ship they were waiting on, they crossed to the other ship. Like, so they literally waited. They didn't jump into the water and do some crazy stuff. But I'm not saying what those people are doing was crazy. So see the two different. I'm not even like taking part or holding part. I mean, those people that did whatever they did, it has to be smart for them to do whatever they did. Maybe it was smart, and it will be cool again, just jumping into the water, and the water will take you somewhere. It's amazing. It's an amazing stuff. Going with the flow, it's amazing stuff. Like, it's amazing, but you have to be aware. But those people, you can tell that they are aware too of what they are doing. They are aware. So everybody that jumps into a water is aware that they are aware of what they are doing. You don't want to, like, think that people don't know what they are doing, which is cool. Those people that jump, and these people that also like waited on ships, that they were on solid ship and they didn't jump into no water, so they waited for another ship to come so they can just cross gently into the next ship and bye bye. So those also, like, they're also doing a good job. So they're also doing a good job. So it's just the way you see it. So I don't see anything bad in both, to be honest. I don't see anything bad in both, like both videos. I really don't see anything bad in both videos. Like the ones that just jump into the water and let the water current take them where they want to go, and the ones that are literally on top of the water current. You know what I mean? So 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 I prefer the one on top of the water current. So if I say I'm gonna choose, I don't, if I say let me choose inside the two, I prefer the one that literally on top of the water current. That's science. That's what science does for you. Science is something that gives you, science is above spirituality. It's above anything normal. Science is like the air we breathe. That's what science is. The ships in which we built. This is science. The bridges, the everything. This is science. So a lot of people take, science for granted, but science is really above spirituality. To some extent, you can even say science is above God. But no, you can't, because it's like God is science, like, but it's one of the two. But you can just say that science is above God. Yeah, it's just a tenth above, literally. Science is above. When you see water, you see spirituality. You see a lot of things is mixed with water. Blah 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 blah. But you see people that water is not even touching them. They're above. They're on ships, bro. I mean, the ships is so wide, the water can't even get it. So that's what science does. That's the edge that we humans have, right? That's our edge, right? That's what makes us what. So, so the whole essence here is that at the end of the day, right, is being aware. Sometimes you can just jump. Sometimes you can go and jump into water willingly, just because of you want to jump into the water, just because of I haven't jumped into the water, I haven't done this. Oh, this is gonna be a good experience. I just jump into the water, and based on you are aware of yourself. You are aware of yourself. You are sure of yourself. As I jump into this water, I'm gonna make it out. You don't jump into the water that you don't know how you gonna make it out. You don't do that, right? I don't care the life jacket I have, but you know, I don't do. I'm crazy, but I don't do crazy stuff like that. you know, I don't do crazy stuff like that. You can't see me on the sea, on a boat, all those kind of rides. You can't see me in the ocean and going like that. Cause I like land. Land is a very good place to be, a place you can put your feet on. But still, I don't shy away from this stuff though. But if I'm gonna do it, trust me, I'm 100% on it. There's no Superman in this shit. Nobody can fly. Nobody can fly, yeah. So whatever you are, you better take care of yourself. No matter what you do, take care of your health, man. Take care of yourself, bro. A little bit of mistake and you're good. Please. So that's just it. So you're aware, you're rest assured. So what you decide to do, no matter what you decide to do, whether you decide to jump into one, whether you decide not to jump, whatever you decide to do, you're aware of yourself. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's what that fucking matters at the end of the day. You're aware. Being aware. Being aware is all that matters. And even this video I've drifted and drifted, some of you might not even understand what I'm saying. And some of you might, what's there not to understand? Yeah. What's there not to understand? So, but you understand what I'm trying to say. I touch different topics and, I did. I'm literally talking to the camera. I'm not talking to, an interviewer or anything like that. You know, at least camera is not talking back. What up? What up? This is what I mean. This is godly. The camera is not talking back. It's just letting me talk. What's up? What's up? The camera is letting me talk. He's not talking back. What's up? What's good? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the difference between the camera and a human, though. As a human, he's gonna talk back, and you also got to talk back. So you just talk back, talk back, talk